wooden spoons. How are you? Most people pass the hat for donations. I'm going to do something a little different today. I have buttons for all of you from Occupy Bellingham. And while I'm passing the hat, take one or two. And while you're doing that, it gives me a chance to tell you what I learned. I learned, as part of sleeping in the cold for over 50 nights, that I, as a woman, can put up a $10 tent and a $13 tarp and have the only tent left standing. I learned that those scary homeless people who live in that park are the same hole as those scary police who showed up in riot gear, because we're all the same people. We're all part of that 99% who are just fighting for what we need, fighting for that paycheck. We're all most of us are one paycheck away from being one of those homeless, scary people in the park. I met such diverse people. I met homeless people who were scary. I met people who have lived much different lives, much more corporate type lives, and they're now on my side fighting against that corruption and the greed that the corporations feed. They pay into the government, or the government pays into that. I had the opportunity to get arrested to protest the cold. I don't have much of a freedom of speech for that. I have ramifications as a result of that. I could lose my house because I lied down on the railroad tracks and said, no, I will not let coal in my community. And the government doesn't like that. They say do it again and you'll lose your house. That's not fair. The most important thing, I got to know myself. I learned that I was stronger than ever I thought I was. I've come through a lot of things in my life. Spent 15 years in a wheelchair. Done some really hard things, but living in that tent was the hardest thing I've ever done. Being arrested was the hardest thing I've ever done. But wow, did I learn things about myself, about my community, about the support in this community. This is a wonderful place to live, and we all have so much to work for. Don't think that Occupy Bellingham has gone away. We're going to be working behind the scenes. There's going to be lots of little things pop up. If you see radical altruism, suspect Occupy Bellingham. If you see random acts of kindness, just suspect that Occupy Bellingham might have had something to do with it. Because we're a peaceful movement to change the world, and I learned so much. And if you would like a button before I leave, come and see me. If you'd like to support us, I would love that. Thank you so much for your time.